Welcome! Ever wonder about those mysterious numbers with highs, V's, and F's? Today we are diving into Roman numerals, making them simple and fun. Let's decode the ancient world of numbers. 1 I, 2 I, 3 I, 4 IV, 5 V, 6 VI, 7 VII, 8 VIII, 9 IX, 10 XX. The key numbers here are 1I, 5 V, and 10 X. For I, which is 1, in 2 is 1 plus 1, which is 2. This is 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Then, if a smaller number appears before a bigger one, then we are going to subtract. We need to know that V is 5. So 5, this is 5 minus 1. When a big number comes after a smaller one, we subtract. So this is 5 minus 1, 4. This is 5. Then when a smaller number comes after a bigger one, we add. That is 5 plus 1, 6. 5 plus 1 plus 1 is 7. 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 8. And now we have x to be 10. We need to know that y is 1 and x is 10. So when a bigger one comes after a smaller number, we subtract. It becomes 10 minus 1, which is 9. So these are the Roman figure from 1 to 10.
Or 3, then comes IV. We're counting like the Romans did before. V, V, I, V, that's the score. F, I, X, X, and then there's more.
For Roman figures 11 to 20, it is 10 plus 1, which is 11, 10 plus 2, 12, 10 plus 3, 13, 10 plus 4, 14, 10 plus 5, 15, 10 plus 6 is 16. For 17, it will be 10 plus 7. 18 is 10 plus 8. 19 is 10 plus 9. And 20 is 10 plus 10. So 11 is XI, 12 is XII, 13 XII, 14 XIV, 15 XV, 16 XVI, 17 XVI, 18 XVI, 19 XIX, and 20 is XX. So the principle here is to write 10 plus the unit number.
2, 3, IVV, Roman numbers come alive. V, I, V, I, X, X, counting up, here we go again.
From 21 to 30, all we have to do is to write 20 and we'll write the unit number. So 21, 20 is XX, then 1, 21, 22, XX or 20, then 2, 23, XX, 3, 24, XX, 4, 25, XX, 5, 26 is XX, which is 20, and 6, 27, XX, and 7, 28, XX, and 8, 29, XX, and 9, and 30 is 10, 20, 30, which is XXX, gives us 30. So all we have to do is to write 20 and write the unit number. This is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. And it's as easy as that.
Just a line, just a mark, counting bright, counting dark. Roman numerals, keep it clear. Ancient style, but still right here.
From 31 to 40, what we need to do, write 30, then the unit number. For 31 is XXS, which is 30 and 1. 32 XXS, which is 30 and 2. 33 XXX, 30 and 3. 34 XXX and 4. 35 XXX, 5. 36 XXX, 6. 37 is XXX 7, 38 is XXX 8, 39 is XXX 9, and 40 is XL. You may wonder, where is L coming from? L is 50. And remember that when a bigger number comes after a smaller one, we subtract. This is 10, this is 50. So 50 minus 10 is 40. So 40 is L's L. So from 31 to 39, write 30. They write the unit number. This is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Then for 40, it's SL because L is 50, and 50 minus 10 give us 40.
I2V, it's just a game. Letters counting, not the same. Add 'em up, subtract, combine. Roman numerals through all time.
41 to 50, all we have to do is to write out 40, then write the unit numbers. So for 41, it is 41. 42 is 42. 43 is 43. 44 is 44. 45, 45. 46 is 46. 47, 47. 48. 49 is 49. And 50 is L. 50 is L. So what we have here, write out 40 and write out the unit numbers and you're done. But remember, the 50 is L.
X is 10, then double it twice. L is 50, it's so nice. C for 100, keep it tight. Roman numbers, count 'em right.
From 51 to 60, the same way, write out 50 and write out the unit number. 50 is L. I for 51. 52 is L I I. 53 L I I. 54 L I V. 55 L V. 56 becomes L, which is 50 and 6. Then 57 is L V I I, which is 57. 58 is L V I. 59 L I X, and 60 is 50 plus 10. So in 51 to 60, what you need is to write out 50 and the unit numbers.
E or 3, then comes IV. We're counting like the Romans did before. V, V, I, V, that's the score. FIXX, and then there's more.
From 61 to 70, the same process, write out 60, which is LX and 1. LX 62. LX 63. Then LX, which is 60, 4. LX 65. LX again 66. Then LX 67. LX 68. LX 69. And LXX 70. So in system, LX for 60, and write the unit numbers.
I2V, IVV, Roman numbers come alive. VIVIIXX, counting up, here we go again.
71 to 80. Write out 70. 70 is LXX. Then 1. 70, 2. 70, 3. 70, 4. 75, LXS for 70, then 5. 76, LXS for 70, then 6. 77, LSS 7. 78, LSX 8. 79, LXX and 9. And 80 is LXXX. This is 50, 60, 70, 80. So in 71 to 80, you write out 70, then write the unit numbers.
I2V, it's just a game. Letters counting, not the same. Add 'em up, subtract, combine. Roman numerals through all time.
From 81 to 90, in 81 you write 80. 80 is LXXX 1. 81. LXXX82, LXXX83, LXXX84, LXXX85, LXXX86, LXXX87, LXXX88, LXXX89, 90. 90 is else C. What exactly is C? C is 100. And 100 minus 10 is 90. So 90 is else C because 100 minus 10 gives us 90. So in 81 to 100, you write out 80 and write the unit numbers.
Just a line, just a mark, counting bright, counting dark, Roman numerals, keep it clear, ancient style, but still right here.
From 91 to 100, 91, write 90, which is X, C, and 1. XC 92, XC 93, XC 94, XC 95, XC which is 96, XC 97, XC 98, XC 99, and 100 is C. So from 91 to 100, write XC for 90, write the unit numbers, and remember that 100 is C.
X is 10, then double it twice. L is 50, it's so nice. C for 100, keep it tight. Roman numbers, count 'em right.
Numbers greater than 100 is the same procedure. Like this is 101, 100 is C, and 1 is I. Then 110, 100 is C, and 10 is X. C hex. 120, 100 and 20. 130, 100 and 30. 140, 100 and 40. 150, 150. 160 becomes C L X because it's 160. 170 CL X. 180 CLXXX, 190 CL90 is SC, and 200 becomes 100 and 100. 6C gives us 200.
Just a line, just a mark, counting bright, counting dark, Roman numerals, keep it clear, ancient style, but still right here.
Now numbers are held than 200, like 300 is C, C, C. 100 plus 100 plus 100. But 400 is C, D. You might wonder what is D. D is 500. And so 500 minus 100 is 400. 600 is 500D plus C. 700 is D, C, C. 800 is D, C, C, C. The 900 is CM, where M is 1000. So 1000 minus 100 gives us 900. 200 becomes 1000, and 200 is CC. And 1400 is 1400 is CD. Then 1500 is 1500. So these are the Roman figures.
When we hit D, it's halfway done. With M we reach 1,000 strong. Ancient style, but now we know Roman numerals steal the show.
Changes Roman numerals to ordinary numbers. A. DCCIX, B. CCCLSS, VII, C. MDX, CVII, and D. CMDSSIV. So let's work with A. In A, we're going to change DCCCIX to ordinary number. This is the rule of the game. we can write them out one by one. But when a smaller figure comes before a bigger figure, then the two must go together. So we can write D out. So D can stand alone, C can stand alone, C can stand alone, C can stand alone as well. But I and X must go together. Why? Because I is smaller than X. If you observe, D is bigger than C. So D can stand alone, C can stand alone. And of course, C is equals to C equals to C, so that we can write them out. But when we observe that there's a figure that is smaller than the next one, then the two must go together. So following this rule, we'll be able to get the answer. D is 500. C is 100. C is 100. C is 100. And X is 9. So we have, when we add it up, here's 9, here's 0, here's 8. So this is 809. For B, we have C, 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 L, X, X, V, I. So let's work with the same logic. C can stand alone, C can stand alone, C can stand alone, X, L, X, L can stand alone, obviously. Then Us can stand alone, Us can stand alone, V can stand alone, I can stand alone, I can stand alone. If you observe, C is equals to C is equals to C, and this C is greater than L is bigger than X, S is equals to X, S is bigger than V is greater than I, and I is equals to I. So there is no figure which is smaller than the next, hence they can all stand alone. So writing them up, this is 100, 100, 100, 50, S is 10, S is 10, V is 5, I is 1, I is 1. So when we add it up, we have 5 plus 1 plus 1, which is 7. This is 5 plus 1 plus 1, which is 7. And this is 1, 2, 3. This is 3. So this is 377. It's as easy as that. Let's take the next question. C. In C, we're looking for M, D, X, C, V, I. In this case, M is 1000. It can stand alone, being the biggest Roman figure. D is 500. Of course, D can stand alone. Then X. If we observe, X comes before C, but C is greater than X. So these two must go together. When a bigger number comes after a smaller one, the two numbers must go together. So this is X, C. Then we have V. We have I. So M is 1000. D is 500. XC is 100 minus 10, which is 90. V is 5. I is 1, I is 1, I is 1. So when we add it up, it becomes 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 9. Here's 5. And here's 1. So this is 1598. Let's consider the last one, D. In D we have CM, DX, XAV. This 100, this is 1000. Now, a bigger number comes after a smaller one, which means both must go together. So this is CM. Then we have D, 500. There's XX, XX, 1 comes before 5. A bigger one comes after a smaller number, so they must go together, which is IV. So CM, M is 1600, is 1000 minus 100, which is 900. D is 500. S is 10, S is 10, and IV, this is 5 minus 1, which is 4. So summing it up, we have 4. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 5 plus 9 is 14. So this is 1424.
Just a line, just a mark, counting bright, counting dark, Roman numerals, keep it clear, ancient style, but still right here.
Following numbers to Roman's figure. A 1459, B 2782, A 1459, B 2782. Let's work with A. 1459. All we have to do is to expand this number. 1459 is equals to 1000 plus 400 plus 50 plus 9. After expanding 1459, after expanding it, it becomes easy to convert to a Roman figure. 1000 is M, 400 is 500 minus 100 obviously, so it is CD plus 50 is L, and 9 is IX. So we have that 1459 is MCDLIX. So this is the answer. In B, we are going to convert 2782 Roman figure. First, we need to expand. 2782 is equals to 2000 plus 700 plus 80 plus 2. 2000 is MM plus 700 is 500, 600, 700 plus 80 is 50, 60, 70, 80 plus 2 I. Adding it up, it becomes 2782. So this becomes the answer. So Roman figure is very easy.
E or 3, then comes IV. We're counting like the Romans did before. VVIV, that's the score. FIXX, and then there's more. Just a line, just a mark, counting bright, counting dark, Roman numerals, keep it clear, ancient style, but still right here. I23, IVV, Roman numbers come alive. VIVIIXX, counting up, here we go again. X is 10, then double it twice. L is 50, it's so nice. C for 100, keep it tight. Roman numbers, count 'em right. When we hit D, it's halfway done. With M we reach 1,000 strong. Ancient style, but now we know